spend a little bit of time, and we've said that before when we embark on one of these jobs, a little bit of time thing, it ends up not being a little bit of time. But anyway, what we're going to do, this is my 50 Chevy Fleetline, and when I put this back together, I took the old torque tube drive shaft and old stock rear end out of it, and I put this this Nova rear end, open diff rear end in it. So that was good. And I actually changed out the gear set in that and put 343 gears in that, so I have a little better highway cruising on this thing. So at the time that I did that, I put in, I bought this aftermarket set of springs, and at the time they said that they had a 2-inch drop, and I thought, okay, that sounds pretty good. Well, I put them in there, it all went good, but after I got them all on there and got it sitting on the ground, I'm going, shit, that don't look like it's dropped at all. It don't seem like there's any drop to the rear end at all. In fact, it looks a little higher than it used to, which is not the look I was looking for. So I invested in some handy dandy lowering blocks, the old school way to drop them in the back. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take those spring shackles out of there, spring mounts, and put these in there and put these blocks in there, and see if this is supposed to drop at 3 inches. So that ought to get it where I like it. So we'll see. Famous last words, right? So yeah, well, I thought we'd go ahead and measure, see what difference we do make on this. So right now, from the bottom of the skirt to here is 14.5 inches to the bottom here. So that's
14 and a half.
Yeah, so we'd like to make it several inches different than that.
So I won't bore you with the details here, but what we did obviously is pull the old U-bolts off, jacked the on one side, did it one at a time, jacked the car body up, left obviously the rear end right where it was, since I've got this bridge jack on the lift here. Separated the two, got enough space, popped the new spacers in there, put the new U-bolts on, cinched everything back down, and put the shocks back on. Good to go.
So how did it all go?
It went pretty good, you know, all things considered. It went in pretty good. We had to jockey the rear end a little bit to try to get it centered, in which it did. And so yeah, we like those kind of jobs. One thing it did do was improve the centering of the wheel in the wheel well, which I wasn't real happy with before, but putting on this lowering block kit moved it back, and it's dead on now, so that's really good. The best thing though is that it's squat down here in the back, and that's what this car was crying for, to have that rear end down, and it did. It dropped it probably, it did drop it 3 inches. Look at that.
What's our new measurement?
11 inches.
Exactly?
11 inches exactly. It was 14 and a half. That went down 3 and a half. By God, you can't beat that.
Would you say you're happy with that?
Oh yeah, that's the look I'm hoping for, and yeah, absolutely. I'm all about that.
Awesome.
We love it.
So there we go, all done. Got the car back down, everything buttoned up, job well done. We're happy with how it turned out, and at some point we'll get a driving video and get a better shot of the entire stance, but overall, lowering blocks are in and we are done. I hope you guys like the video. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like it and subscribe to the channel if you like this car stuff. We post a video once a week and we'd love to have you along for the ride. We'll see you guys in the next video.